All right, hello, welcome back. See that camera in the background? So I used to actually have a fairly interesting / important job, and I needed things like a camera and a tripod and microphones and things like that. I don't have that job anymore. I haven't had that job in a while, but thinking about kind of the abysmal quality of the videos I've been making, I figured I should pull those out and remind myself how to use them and try and make my videos with those. So I did that. And yesterday my test shots work. Today I tried it again, and I think my image card is corrupted. So I can't get anything to record or shoot or anything right at this point. I ordered another card to see if that's a problem. If that's not the problem, I don't know, because I haven't seen this error before. So we are still doing abysmal quality videos for the time being. Before that, I just wanted to give kind of a quick update on my weight. This morning, I weighed in at 176.4, which is awesome. I was pleased and surprised by that number. So since I have started Zepbound on May 18th, today is July 8th, I have lost a total of 19.2 pounds. My current BMI is 25.3. And I have 16.4 pounds to go to get to my goal of 160. And the thing that really blows my mind is I'm like 2.5 pounds away from being in a quote unquote normal BMI range, which I don't like that word normal. It rubs me the wrong way, to be honest. But that seems to be what the US classifies it as, and I am really close to being there. So weight loss is going well. I'm very happy with my progress. I will be moving up to 7.5 milligram shot of Zepbound this coming Saturday, so in about 3 days. I am nervous, but we will face the challenge head on. Anyway, I was thinking, as I'm getting closer to goal, as I'm looking different, as I'm sort of trying to adjust my mindset to being a person who is, again, quote unquote normal, things that have helped me along the way. And I will be the first to admit that I would say my dieting style is really, it's definitely not perfect. It's not the worst. It could be worse. But things like, I don't own a food scale. I don't track. I don't write down anything. I don't really count calories. And it works for me. I've lost 80 something pounds at this point. So I would say for weight loss, don't do that. I can't recommend it. It works for me. It is not a proven, tried and true method. But I think for fitness, I have done a really good job. And I think I do have a leg to stand on where I'm coming from talking about some of these things. This is really more for cardio and keeping your body active and moving. You still will gain muscle and strength that way just from the weight bearing activities that you're doing. And it is really important for your heart health and for a lot of things. So I will say, I think I know what I'm talking about in that area. And I did just want to talk about some of the things that have helped me getting to where I was struggling when I first started. I mean, I was taking like quarter of a mile walks, my quarter of a mile walk girl walks, up to, I can easily go like 4 miles. Me and my sweet little baby dog really can put some concrete under our feet. I used to take spin class a lot. So that's kind of how I knew I wanted to get into Peloton cycling. But my first class was tough. It was a 20-minute beginner's class, and it kicked my ass. And now I've even done, 2-hour endurance classes. So I just wanted to talk about the things that have made that process a little more fun and enjoyable, and just kind of given me a kickstart when and where I needed it. So the first thing, and by the way, none of this is affiliated. I don't have any an Amazon store or anything like that. I will try to put a link to stuff in the description. But yeah, no one's getting anything except for Amazon or whoever off those links. Certainly not me. So the first thing that I think is the most important thing is a good digital scale. I started with a Fitbit Aria scale that I had bought, probably 10 years ago. And it was a good scale 10 years ago, but it had the usefulness of it had really kind of degraded over the years. It wouldn't connect to Wi-Fi. It was giving me different weights every, I'd get off, get on, get off, get on, with a pretty big variance. And I just finally got sick of it. Me personally, I don't like to track my body fat because that has just never been accurate on any scale I've been on. Again, I get wild differences. So I recently decided to ditch my Aria scale, and I just bought a scale that just weighs you. It has no other bells and whistles. It's the NEVIFIT bathroom scale, highly accurate digital bathroom scale. And I really like it. It somehow, I don't know how this stuff works, but it calibrates, and when I get on and off, it gives me the same amount. If I'm holding something in my hand, it'll give me a different number because I have added weight. Some kind of app that tracks your weight. I love being able to see that line descend as the months and weeks and years go on. I track in my iPhone in Apple Health, and now I'm also using Shotsy to record my Zepbound shots and my weight and things like that. I just find that very satisfying to watch that number track down. I use an Apple Watch. I have the Ultra 10, which is a pricey investment functionality that I want in sort of a fitness watch, and I got the Ultra 10. But I know Garmin is good, and the Android watch is good. So it really, I like having this. I like looking down and seeing my stand hours, my calorie, my exercise minutes. It just keeps me motivated. I think everyone should have cute workout clothes. And this morning I got a delivery. Peloton apparel had a 50% off sale, and that included the stuff that was already on sale. So I ordered 4 pairs of new leggings, and I'm wearing 1 pair, but that's okay because I ordered 2 of the same color. So I ordered 3 pairs of leggings, this one, and I'm also wearing this blue color, this kind of taupey color, and a sort of watermelon red. And I think they were $19 each. Typically, I think they run about $78, $79. And it just feels good when you feel cute. It just makes getting to the gym or getting out for a walk that much easier. And I kind of need all the nudging I can get. Also, you're going to kind of want a pair of decent sneakers. I like Adidas because I have stupid annoying feet, and they just fit that box part of my foot. Right now I have the Adidas Ultraboost 5X. So they're this thick, they're huge, but they're really comfortable. The other thing with my feet and why these shoes are good, my little pinky toes, I've heard this called an Irish toe, which would be appropriate. My little pinky toes just squish themselves under the other toes, and so I end up getting blisters. I get really sore. I finally found pretty good solution in just cheap little toe separators that I get on Amazon. I literally type in toe separators, and it's just these little silicone plasticky things that you put around your toe, and like voila, my little tiny toe is no longer hiding out under the rest of them. And also some nice thickish socks really help too, especially for walking, because I was just getting blisters and calluses and peeling skin, really gross. But just kind of being proactive in having good support on my feet has helped a lot. Like a cute workout bottle. I keep saying cute, but cute slash functional. I use Owala. I like it because it has the straw attached inside. This is the 40 ounce. This is the Big Mary. I keep that next to my Peloton when I ride. Washcloths. So I'll show you, I have a mountain of towels that I keep next to my bike, but I also, when I am out walking, especially in the summer heat, I always keep a washcloth either like tucked into the band of my pants or in my little belt bag, because I cannot stand the sweat, and I am a sweaty Betty. When it gets into your eyes, forget it, game over, we're going home. A nice crossbody bag I have found to be really helpful in kind of like carrying that extra stuff. Sometimes you can fit a water bottle in them, so I have one from North Face. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles on it, but I like it. It's functional, it works. So this is very much a summer nice to have, is a neck fan. I haven't gotten up the courage to actually go out and take a walk with it on around my neck, but when I come back from a walk, oh, it feels really good. It feels really good. It just helps regulate your body temperature that much faster. Sunglasses that won't slide down your face when you're sweating. A lot of this has to do with sweating. I have Ban Aviators. I have had those for 15 years almost, and they're still in good shape, but they're nice and lightweight. They have the little nose pad instead of like just a plastic piece that rests on your face. So they just stay up a little better. They're lightweight. They're not sliding down constantly. I've had good luck with those. Headbands, so this is actually, I took a walk, the dog and I took a walk earlier. I'm still in my walking clothes because I am gonna work out in a little bit. But headbands this sounds so obvious, they were a total game changer for me. When I was first starting walking regularly last late spring / summer, I would just kind of go. I would just kind of get out of the house and go, and didn't think about what I was wearing or carrying with me, And there was one time when I went and the humidity was high and I was dying. I was just dripping in sweat the whole time. I just was like wiping my face with my shirt, and I was like, why am I doing that? Why aren't I taking some steps to make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen? I went on Amazon. I think I just typed in, exercise headbands or something, and just got some cheapies, and it made my walk so much more enjoyable. Bug repellent is also a really important one, especially this time of year. There's those little black, I don't know what they are, whatever, but they love to just swarm around your head, and they're disgusting, and they give me the heebie-jeebies. If you have hair that can be pulled back, I like a satin scrunchie because my hair does get pretty nasty when I'm sweating, and that seems to be the most gentle when I need to, pull all this out and get in the shower. And then lastly, the thing I use a lot is my Nutribullet blender. I do like a smoothie, and I make my smoothies like pretty low calorie. I just use like frozen strawberries, frozen raspberries, blueberries, mango is really good. And then I'll put a couple ice cubes, some water, and then maybe some skim milk and a couple Splendas. I like things to be really, really sweet, and just blend that up in the Nutribullet, and it hits. It is so satisfying. And I'll be honest, I chose the Nutribullet because it had nice colors. It had pretty colors I could pick from. I don't know if this is helpful if you're kind of starting your journey thinking, I said the word journey. If you're just starting out in your workout life, you know, maybe these are things you hadn't thought of, or maybe they're kind of solutions, like if you have funky toes like I do that you didn't know were out there. Anyway, I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back again. Hopefully this camera of mine I can get set up and working. We'll see how that memory card works out. If not, we're just gonna stick with what we're doing, with what we know. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye.